Well, first of all, he's a AAA personality. A hard driver, hard worker. I have found him always willing to listen, and I can rely on what he says. If he makes a commitment, he'll do it.
We came to Orange and it was, you can't live in a better community. At least the area we live in, for sure in East Orange. I mean, you have Lower Peters Canyon there, you have Irvine Park, you just have so many different amenities here. What a great community, and really to watch the town grow and change. And it's just been amazing to watch and be a part of, from being involved with Little League to being involved with the schools.
The other day we were in class and I found this book that said Nothing Rhymes with Orange, and I look up to the second page and my dad's face is there. So it's kind of funny, and then I see his name at the bottom. I'm like, oh, that's my dad. It's kind of cool, is seeing my dad in different books that we read and things like that.
Orange County Supervisor Todd Spitzer was born in Whittier, California, and raised in nearby Montebello, 10 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. He excelled in academics, student government, music, and theater, graduating from Schur High School in 1978. After graduating from UCLA with an English degree in 1982, Todd began his public service career as a high school English teacher and a night school ESL teacher. He also completed the police academy to become a reserve police officer. In all of these roles, Todd served in some of California's most economically challenged communities. He went back to school on a full academic scholarship and earned a master's in public policy from UC Berkeley in 1989, as well as his Juris Doctorate from UC Hastings that same year. Upon receiving his law degree, Spitzer became a prosecutor, serving in the Orange County District Attorney's Office from 1990 to 1996. There, he came to understand the challenges facing everyday people and the need to protect and defend the rights of crime victims.
Well, actions speak louder than words, and Todd has always been an action guy. He has always showed care and compassion and respect to victims, as well as to our organization, as well as community organizations. And he has listened, and he has went out into the community and not only supported crime survivors, but he has attended every event, every roundtable. He has shown his support financially and publicly, so it makes a great difference.
Todd decided to make a difference by influencing public policy in elected office. His first elected position came as a school board member in Brea. Elected office suited Todd, and during his initial run for supervisor in 1996, he recruited the most valuable member of the Spitzer team, Jamie, and his marriage proposal was unique, to say the least.
He was very nervous that morning, and it didn't make a lot of sense to me because we were stopping to get, I think, breakfast somewhere, like at a bagel shop or a muffin place, and he seemed very on edge, and I couldn't figure it out. And he's like, oh, I need to go down to my office to pick some things up, and he worked for the DA's office at the time. Okay, no problem. He goes, oh, and we knew he was going to run for the Board of Supervisors. Let's stop by right here. I just kind of want to check out what the, what the board office, the front of the office looks like, where they post their meeting minutes or whatever it is that they post, their notice of the meeting. Okay, sure. So we get out there, and then I get out and I'm kind of like, okay, why are we going here? And then he pulls out the ring and asks me to marry him. And he said, much like the story he tells, he does say that he said, I know I want you in my life and I know I want this life, but I don't really know if that's what you want. And I'm a 30-year-old woman. I think I'm pretty experienced, but maybe it would have been more fair if he asked me after we got through the primary. I said, yes, of course. Yes, I'll marry you.
With the support of his new bride, Todd made it through the 1996 primaries and was elected the youngest county supervisor in 75 years. Supervisor Spitzer wasted no time in making a difference on issues big and small, from spearheading the defeat of the proposed airport at El Toro to the preservation of Barham Ranch in East Orange. Todd was there to roll up his sleeves and get the job done.
We rallied the community and took a lot of effort on that level, grassroots effort. It took a little bit of legal effort as well. But when it came to actually securing the property, it was Supervisor Spitzer that had a pot of money from another project that was dedicated to actually Barham Ranch as the highest priority. And Supervisor Spitzer was very helpful. We provided him with information, he took it in, he educated himself, he came out hiking, and then he really understood and appreciated the value of the land. So for that, we are grateful.
Todd's first child, Justin, was born during Todd's first term as supervisor. Todd was elected to the state assembly in 2002, and despite the frequent flights between Orange County and Sacramento, family remained Todd's top priority.
Justin was playing Little League at the time, and so baseball was very busy. It encompassed a huge part of our life for a period of time. Todd would fly up and down the state from Sacramento down to Orange County several times a week just to be at Justin's Little League games.
Todd has been a tireless advocate for his adopted hometown here in Orange and longtime supporter of the Community Foundation of Orange. His 3rd District office has sponsored the Foundation Games and Field of Valor programs, helping the foundation assist thousands of community children and veterans. But his commitment to the Community Foundation of Orange started years earlier. While in the state assembly, Todd secured a matching grant of $1 million for the foundation and the city to help complete the construction of Grijalva Park and Sports Complex.
You can go all the way back to our issues that we had with the Theo Lacey facility. Todd was a great advocate for us. The parking structure at the Metrolink, that wouldn't be going through if it wasn't for Todd Spitzer. The sale of the East Orange County Water District sewer lines, that happened because of Todd Spitzer. And then Yorba Park, we settled a 20-year dispute with the county over the Yorba Park because Todd was able to cut through the bureaucracy.
Both in Sacramento and with the county, Todd has set high standards for transparency and accountability and was the catalyst for the county's new Ethics Commission.
I'll tell you, without Todd Spitzer, we'd never have an Ethics Commission. I would have to wait for another board different from what we have now. But Todd did lead the charge, but without Todd, it would not have happened. So I've told Todd I owe him a lot. Todd's a good guy. He's one of the better supervisors. He's not perfect. It's a difficult job.
19-hour days are not uncommon for Todd as he balances his public service with his family commitments, but he is able to squeeze in some personal time on occasion as well.
My dad's very embarrassing. He walks into daycare and sings on the karaoke machine. And yeah, he's really funny though and loving, and he does everything I want to do basically. Like he'll let's go to the movies, and I'm like, no, let's go to Sky Zone. So then he'll take me to Sky Zone with his guitar and sing to everyone. Whenever he picks me up from gymnastics, he'll bring in his guitar. So now I tell him you can't bring in your guitar. You have to just walk in like a normal dad.
Lauren is Todd's mini-me. She even ran, successfully of course, for student council at Panorama Elementary School with the help of her dad.
My dad said, make sure you vote for yourself. And he put my poster right in the front of the school. He told me that he will be proud of me even if I didn't win. But he said that there's a lot of responsibility if you do become if you're a leader.
So maybe the 2037 Community Champion will be Lauren Spitzer, but this year the Community Foundation of Orange is pleased to honor her dad, Orange County Supervisor Todd Spitzer, as our 2017 Community Champion.